So Sanji, we actually see in the beginning that Ichi, Yonji, well, Ichi, Niji, and Yonji are battling their henchmen for tests of strength, including Reiju, which Judge is very proud of them, except for Sanji, who's still wearing the iron mask and actually imprisoned for 6 months, which a guard actually gave him some food, which the cooks in the kitchen actually questioned about why are they giving food to Sanji, but he they won't actually answer it because he actually in prison because Judge actually lied about Sanji being dead, meaning that he is being imprisoned there for being a failure, which he also asked the guard to bring in some cookbook and utensils, which he began to cook, and he actually had flashback of baking a special dish for his mother, which we actually seen in the anime debut, when we seen Sanji walking to the hospital to his mother, which she's in the hospital because she was ill during the fact that she is getting ready to meet Sanji, which the nurse gave her the food, but it wasn't the food that Sanji prepared because earlier she saw the food that Sanji made and she tasted it and it was bad. So that's why the food looks like the hospital food, and his mother demand that she to bring her the food that Sanji prepared for her, which she did, and she actually say that it tastes really good. So I'm actually impressed that she actually tastes Sanji food, and Sanji is so excited that she actually said that. And I had to be very honest. This is actually an emotional scene that we've seen. We all actually cherish our mothers for who they are and what they can do for us. So we actually can cherish this moment. And don't forget, after you watch this episode, don't forget to cherish your mothers after it. But however, Sanji, we actually seen the scene of Sanji crying at her grave as she died, which she is the only thing that she is the only thing that Sanji ever remembered. But that scene was cut short when Ichi, Nichi, and Yonji actually came to his cage, seeing Sanji, and they actually beat him senseless with Reiju standing behind the wall, not looking at him, and came to Sanji's aid after they beat him. But she actually treated Sanji's wounds and tell him that they're crossing over the red line, going over to the East Blue to invade, which they're about to get ready to fight the East Blue. And Sanji told Reiju that he's going to run away, causing Reiju to shed tears and bend the bars to Sanji's prison and tell him to get the keys for the Iron Mask in Judge's room. As he did that, Judge actually encounters Sanji because he actually say that he got one condition. He actually cannot mention him as his father, but he actually told Sanji to go ahead and leave, with Reiju crying and Sanji crying, which they saw a ship so Sanji can run away. Run away, which Sanji did. But in the present, Ichi, Nichi, and Yonji being up Sanji mercilessly as they did when they were children, and they actually ran off. Which in the next episode, we'll finally get to see the final battle of Luffy versus Cracker, which I hope it will be the final battle. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about this episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guys right here saying sign out. Laters.